Yeah, so what's up, guys? Got Dave here, and I just wanted to talk about getting ripped off because it's something that usually you want to avoid. You want to avoid getting ripped off. You know, you don't want people ripping you off. You don't want to spend more than you have to get something. But every once in a while, there is something that I want to buy that is discontinued and it's hard to find or you know, like unavailable. And there's only like one left in the freaking country, and the guy who owns that thing knows that, and so he's gonna rip me off, you know. And it happened recently that I bought a microphone adapter for my GoPro Hero 4, and I have like 2 or 3 different GoPro Hero 4s. I've got like a couple of silvers and I've got a black. And I've even got one that I haven't used yet, like a brand new one. And because of that, I'm gonna stick with the GoPro Hero 4 for a while. You know, I've got like 4 batteries for it, and you know, like just a bunch of stuff for the camera that would not work if I got like a 7. You know, like if I got like a Hero 7, all of a sudden I'd have to get like battery packs for that one and a charger for that one and like a whole bunch of stuff, you know, like a charger for those battery packs, and I don't want to do that. So I'm sticking with the 4 for a while, and because of that I decided to buy a microphone adapter cord for it, because the Vivitar adapters that I was getting for a while that work really good, they're not available anymore. And so I figured this is like my last attempt to like get something that's gonna work for my microphone so that I can make videos with my GoPro Hero 4. So it's like I don't want to like have to stop using my GoPro Hero 4s now that I've got like 2 or 3 cameras and I've got a bunch of batteries and all that crap. I don't want to do that. I don't want to switch everything over and spend like over $1,000, you know, like in order to switch everything over to a Hero 7. And I don't know how much it would have been for that little adapter plug thing, like back in the old days when they were readily available. You know, it was probably like 25, 26 bucks for that thing. But I ended up paying $75 for that thing. The guy charged me that because he knows that there's only like 1 or 2 left. Yeah, I just recently bought this and got it off eBay. And it's a microphone adapter, but it's actually a genuine GoPro microphone adapter. So I know it's going to work, because if you get one of the ones that they sell like from China or Hong Kong or whatever, I've tried them before. They're like super cheap. They're like $5 for one of these or something. They don't work. You plug them in and they don't work. Like you look at your video later and it's just like psh, that's it. That's all you get for audio. It actually doesn't work with the microphone. And so they don't make these anymore. And so the place that I got this from, they charged me $75 for this. And normally I would say to myself, that's a ripoff, you know, I'm not, you know, it's like, screw those guys, dude, I'm not going to do that. But they don't make these anymore. And since this is the only thing that'll work, then I have to use it. It actually came from Rage Cams, which is a good company, but it's like, come on guys, you know, it's like they know that these aren't available, so they just totally rip you off. And speaking of rip-offs, this 701, I got a pretty good deal on it, and I feel like the price that they're asking is a fair price for what you get, because it is a really good bike, a really awesome bike. But everything involved with this bike is like a rip-off, you know, like I wanted to get the steering dampener, and it's like almost $740 for the steering dampener kit from Scott's. And it's like, if you want it, then you've got to pay that price. You know, you can't get that steering dampener kit for any cheaper than what they sell it for. So it's like, you have to ask yourself, do I want this or not? You know, because if you want it, then you're going to get ripped off. You know, because the same exact kit basically like the same exact dampener unit with just like a little bit different mount and stuff like that for my Grom was like $350, maybe $400. And besides the fact that I like this bike nice and quiet, another reason why I don't want to get an aftermarket exhaust, like a slip-on muffler for this bike, is they're so expensive. You know, like the Akrapovich muffler, which is what I would want to get for this bike if I got one. It's like almost $1,200, dude. It's like a total freaking ripoff. And I don't know if Husqvarna is like what you would consider a prestige brand, you know, where like they charge extra money because it's like high class, whatever, you know, like high class people want that brand. I don't know if that's what that is. But you know, like, I mean, there are certain brands that are like that, you know, like I would put like KTM and Ducati and BMW in that group of prestige brands. And in addition to that, I would probably even put Harley Davidson in that group, just because of what they charge for parts and service and stuff like that. Anytime I look at aftermarket parts for this bike, it seems like they're really expensive. You know, like even that skid pan that I got for this 701 that I put out a video about how I got the plastic skid pan for it. One of my viewers, one of my friends, Canyon Mini Cooper, left me a comment, and he was like, dude, you got ripped off, man. You know, like that thing should only be whatever, you know, like 2/3 of what I paid. And it's like, hey, that's that's how it goes, you know. Like I didn't know like where to get it that would be cheaper. So I don't know, just let me know what you think. Like I always say, let me know what you think in the comment section. But sometimes that's just what I have to do, you know. I have to get ripped off because something is discontinued or unavailable or whatever, you know, like the company just stops making it. And then, you know, like, what are you gonna do? If the only one that you can find is a ripoff, then it's like you have to get ripped off. So let me know what you think, and I will talk to you in the next video. Peace.